So we're doing a
Mid-tape.
mid-tape, no hooks. Are we trimming any off the top?
Probably. I feel like it's a little long. Like this shit's starting to get droopy the whole pose.
Oh, I see it. Like when it's unstyled.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can fix that up. Yeah. We'll square it up a little bit. We'll probably take like what, half an inch off the top overall.
It falls forward too far. Like feels like helmet type shit.
Falls forward this way?
Yeah.
Okay, so just take a little bit off the fringe too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find like my tagline. What's going on, guys? I feel like that's kind of played out.
Nah.
What's up, brothers?
Oh,
What's up, you guys? It's Ricky from the Barber Institute. Today we're gonna be doing a Corte Classico. My boy Gonzalo here. He's gonna be getting a mid-taper with no hooks and a little bit of a trim on the top. Let me know what type of videos you guys wanna see. Hope you enjoy it. Something that wasn't right there.
that's cool.
Make me nervous.
Nice.
Okay.
Watch it.
All right, you guys, let's get right into it. The first thing I'm gonna do is saturate my client's hair, and I'm gonna already start styling the hair in the way that it's gonna be worn. Next, I'm gonna go in here, do my block graduation, set in my baseline for my taper. So my fingers are tight to the head here where the taper is gonna be put on. And then as I'm working my way to the back, I'm pulling my fingers out off of the head to create a longer length baseline here. Making sure to pull the hair 45 degrees out from the head. I'm gonna do block graduation also on my side where the hair is gonna be laid over to. Here where the taper is gonna be, again, I'm finger tight to the head. And then again here, I'm finger tight to the head. This is what my number 3 guard is gonna blend right into. Next, here's one of the most important steps is gonna be establishing the fringe length. We're not taking too much off. We're just going in here and basically maintaining the fringe length. This step is super important because it's gonna give me a guide as well for when I blend the top to the sides. So now I'm gonna start blending the top to the sides using over directions, and you'll see where that guide is that I was telling you about right here. As soon as I pull the hair out, so I'm pulling the hair out, you guys see that short piece right there in the front? That's my fringe length. So I'm using that length and I'm using that to blend the top to the sides. As I'm working my way back, I'm pulling a little bit tighter, and then I'm flaring out as soon as I get to that mullet part in the back, so it's gonna be a little bit longer. That's how I get a nice blended look, and that's what I'm gonna use to blend into my number 3 guard and then the taper. Same thing on this side. Over directing the hair out to create a nice blended look. Especially for these types of haircuts, these Corte Clásicos, you want everything to be fully connected and nothing hanging over. Now this part, I'm trimming the cowlick here, and what I'm doing is I'm following the swirl. So I'm following the cowlick in the direction that it lays naturally. That's the way that I want to cut it. So I'm taking vertical sections here on the back part because that's the way that the hair falls and grows. And then I'm just going to be working my way all the way around the cowlick. This step is key to make sure that the cowlick is not overly long or too short. So I'm taking vertical sections down here to blend in the cowlick to the back mullet. And I'm point cutting in to add a little bit more texture. So right here again, I'm following that round cowlick. Now I'm going to be starting to trim the length off of the top. I'm gonna be taking horizontal sections, taking about 1/2 inch off. Really making sure to take small sections about the width of my comb. That's gonna get me the most even length on the top. The bigger you take your sections, the more uneven the length will be, because the hair has to travel farther to be able to get cut. Some hair travels shorter, but taking small sections will get you an even result a little bit quicker. So that length right there that I just pointed out, that short length, that was the length from when I pulled the sides out. So I'm just using that as my stopping point, pulling the hair 90 degrees parallel to the ceiling. I'm not rounding the head. That's gonna create a real short look if I round off the head, but I'm going square. I'm trying to create a square shape here. Next, I'm gonna come in and blow dry the hair. I always wanna make sure to cut into a finished blow dried style. Doing a little bit of pre-style here. I like to first come in and edge up everything all the way around the ears, just because it gives me a little bit of an easier base to kind of fade into. So I'm just cleaning up everything back here around the neck. We're doing a round shape. Next, I'm gonna come in and use the same guard I always debulk with. I always debulk with a number 3 guard closed. Coming in here and using my comb to push away that fringe. I definitely don't wanna cut into the fringe. I just wanna cut the hairs below it. Coming in with my first guideline, clipper lever closed to establish my bald line. Removing the stubble under here, and I'm coming in with my shaver to fully bald it. First guideline is gonna be my lever open, about a finger's width coming up. I'm gonna be closing it halfway. Now I'm gonna be fully closed, closing the lever. The line should be fully gone. My next guideline here is gonna be my number 1 lever open. Then I'm gonna come in with my half guard, halfway closed. Come in here and start working that line out, making sure to have soft, even strokes. You really wanna make sure that you're not putting too much pressure on the clipper, you're letting the clipper do the work. That's the way that the line's gonna get blended out the easiest. Now I'm coming in here with my 1.5 guard, flicking out, trying to blend into that number 3. Taking my time, making sure the hair is actually feeding through the clipper. Now I'm gonna come in, trimmer over comb, going vertically to try to blend in more of that fade to that top length. Just threw the number 1 guard back on a detail. Now let's repeat the exact same steps here on the other side. I'm coming in with my razor here, sharpen up that vertical bar line. Cleaning up around the ears with the razor. This is the finished product right here. Super classic with a modern touch. If you got any value from this video, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe. These haircuts come also with a brand new whip. Shout out to boy Gonzalo, boy's been killing it. I will see you guys in the next video.